YouTube, this is Andrea here, and we are on part 11 of our 6x6 mini album using the Nature Garden by Prima Marketing, and we are also using the journal cardstock by Artsy. Okay. So this page is going to require an envelope, and I will show you here. Let's see, 7 1/8. Yeah, so this one right here, we want the 7 1/8 by 7 1/8, and that's paper size. And the insert would be 3 by 5 1/2. Okay, so let's get our paper cut down to 7 1/8 by 7 1/8. Okay, 7 1/8. Right there on that little tiny dash. By 7 1/8. Alright. So you want to cut your regular paper, but you also want to match up what paper you're going to use on that. So I have, these are the last of the sheets, you guys. So this is what I have to choose from. And I think I want my envelope to have an envelope look. So I think I want to use this one. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. And that's going to cover up the outer areas. So we'll put that aside. We've selected our paper. Now you want to get your envelope punch board. Here it requires us to score at 2 3/4. So we'll bring this up to 2 3/4, which is right here on our board, and we'll score. There we go. Alright, then we'll punch. Now we're going to follow the score lines around in a circle. So here, this is what we're using to follow those score lines with. And punch. And then here. Punch, and then our last one here, and punch. Okay, so that gives us our envelope that we're going to use. This is our little leftovers. I don't need those. So we have scored them, and you can just fold them over and use your bone folder to give those score marks a good crease. Alright, so basically this is it. This is what we're going to do. Now, if you want, you can take your envelope punch board, and there's a cutter on the other side, and you can take this pointy end here and put it in the cutter to round off. So now it's all rounded off. Okay, and I can do that on both. So you don't need a corner rounder to do that. Should already be on your punch board. Okay. This pocket is going to go on, well, it's an envelope, but it's going to go on this page like so. But I'm not going to glue it all the way flat. And I'll show you what I mean. Before I do that, I need to put the background paper on here because the background paper needs to fill up the entire back. So let's do that. Let's see, this is for our envelope. I want something a little busy. So I have my fairy girls. Then we have our crown and birdie. I think I like this one. I love these flowers. They're so pretty. Yeah, I'm going to use this. So I want to cut it down a little bit. Just at the bottom, it looks like, which is nice. Makes life easy. Not too much. See if that works better. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So that's going to be our background. Let me ink that up and put it down. I'm using the Tim Holtz Black Soot. I really, really enjoy this color. If you have this color and you're looking for a fairly inexpensive refill, I can tell you I did find one. Let me see here. Sorry for the shaking. This was $1.99. It's also by Ranger, but it was like $1.99 and it's black soot. So, and it's a whole ink bottle. So you can re-ink your pad as many times as you want with this bottle until the bottle's empty. But it was like $1.99 on Amazon. Very, very cheap. Alright, so let's get out our sticker paper. Let's run this through our Xyron so we can make it sticky. Alright. Book. I am just going to put this here for right now because I have my fan on. I have to go over to the other side of the room to adjust it, but that can wait. Okay. Perfect. all that off. There. Perfect. Now, let's work with that envelope we got. So, I'm going to tack this down. Okay, on the back, I'm going to put some tape and glue. On the back, you only want to put your tape down the side, like so. And then on the other side, like so. And across the bottom. Okay, now, excuse me, we can remove the back. Okay, get our glue. Cover our tape. Try not to overdo it with your glue, like I do. Alright. Okay, now we can bring our book over. And we want our envelope. You want your envelope about a half an inch from the bottom. So half an inch from the bottom and centered on the page. Like that. But now you see why I had you cover the whole background, because you would have been scrambling to get background for the sides and the bottom. And I don't want you to have to do that. This makes it so much easier. You're covering all the sides and the bottom. Okay, clean up your glue as it squeezes out on you. Excuse me. Alright, now I want to put a magnet on this envelope. So let's get our magnets. Sorry about the shaking. Okay. Get our tape. cut a little bit off here. Take that little bit you cut off. Use it for the back of this one. Remove the backing. Fold your envelope down. Voila. Now they're both in the exact spot they need to be in, and you don't have to fuss with it later. Okay, so that's the envelope with a pocket. So the envelope has become the pocket, like so, and like so. So I'm going to get together some tags, some black cardstock that's not this skinny, and put together some tags and get a couple of things together, and I will be right back. Hey YouTube, this is Andrea here. We are back, and as promised, I cut out some pieces to go with our envelope, and I made some tags to go with the back pocket. Alright, so let's do the envelope first. I'm going to open her up, remove the backing of the tape on this one. And these are already stickers, so I'm going to take the backing off of these stickers. Okay. I've inked everything up. And then this piece goes on top like so, making it a square. But before I do that, I want to put a piece of scrap paper inside the pocket. So let's grab the scrap paper. There we go. This is a good one. And I'm just going to cut it down. Doesn't need to be perfect. This is just scrap paper. And I'll show you why. Because this is one big sticker, this is open to the pocket. So I want to lay this down like so without it sticking to the inside of the pocket. So you just want to get this barely to the edge, like so. Okay, so for this paper here, I'm going to cut it down with I have a cutting board underneath it, and I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. Let's find the X-Acto knife. There it is. Okay. Just pull this down a little bit. Use a ruler. I'll use the back side here. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to push it down a little bit. Alright. Now we can remove that. Put our cork back on. We can turn this back around. And we can put our sticker on. To make sure that it's flush with the sticker below it. Just like so. Perfecto. Okay. Pull this out. This is my little mini one. Let's see. It's called Making Memories, and it is 3 inches by 3 inches, and it's perfect for when you're working in these mini albums and you get that little bit of space that you can't use your big cutter like this mat with. Alright. I just want to get the piece for this side. This is our inside flap. And I have that here. And it is this one here. This is glue folded over. Okay. Voila. Yay. So nice. It's our pocket. If you are like me and you're like, I'm not going to recut that because I don't want to rip up the paper, just take a piece of scrap paper and clean it up with your Sharpie. I think that was it. Okay. Voila, all cleaned up. Okay, so there's our inside flap, magnetized to there. Then we have our outside flap. Excuse me. Yes, perfect. I love it. Turned out so cute. Then I have tag 1 and tag 2. Let's get those put together. Okay. Perfect. And I did journaling spots for these tags. Perfect. All right, do number 2. And this one. Now these tags go on the inside of the envelope, but we're still going to put a decorative touch on here. That's why I cut out these little characters. So I'm going to put this, I got these off of Pinterest, and then I punched them out with my circle punch, inked them up, and made them stickers. So I think I want in the top left corner. Yeah, she's cute up there. Do one more. There we go. There, there's our little decorative touch for these tags, along with our corner punch. So just 1 second. I like this one. Pretty. I like that. I'm only going to do the one side because we want to leave a lot of room for writing. And there's that one. So these go in our little envelope. Perfect. You pull those out anytime you want. So that's nice. That closes there. Then we have our pocket on the back, and that has 2 tags in it. And again, you can get these on Pinterest, and I've inked up some backing for them, which are also journal cards. So let's do the little one first. Yay. And then we will catty corner that one. on the top. I like that. Okay. Let's do our big one. Alright, that one's a little bigger, so we will go ahead, cut that down a little bit, and re-ink it. Get our inker. You want to do the same thing on the other side. Then we want to put our corners in. Perfect. Okay, I want to ink this one too. Perfect. All right, now we can put these in the pocket behind the envelope. It's like our hidden pocket. Yep. Just like so. Then I want to put this girl, because she's round, I want to put her at the tip over here on the envelope, like so. Ah, darn, I can't do that. I gotta get her off. Okay. I can't do that because I actually have something else that goes there. So I'm just gonna have to use her another time. Okay. I got this to go there. Yeah. That's perfect. So I'm going to glue this bronze piece down. There we go. Yeah. Just like that. Get my little towel. There we go. I love that. It looks so antiquish. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of our 6x6 of our 6x6 mini album. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. As you can see, this turned out so nice, and we've got our pocket, and there's plenty of room in the pocket, by the way. Look at, I can get 4 fingers in there. So that's how much room is in there. And that's with 2 tags already in there. So I think that turned out really nice. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to get back to you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Bye.